Ladies and gentlemen, every girl should know that the world is not always going to hand you things on a silver platter. It's not going to roll out the red carpet for you. Life doesn't owe you anything. But you owe it to yourself to show up every day, to keep fighting, to keep striving. The road ahead will be tough. You'll face rejection, disappointment, and failure. People will tell you that you can't do something, that your dreams are too big. I don't listen to them. You have to believe in yourself, even when no one else does. Self-belief and confidence are not just words. They are the foundation of everything you are and everything you can become. In a world full of noise, opinions, and judgments, your ability to believe in yourself is the one thing that can help you rise above it all. The reality is people will doubt you. They will question your abilities, your dreams, and your potential. Some will try to discourage you. Others will try to push you down. But here's the truth. Their opinions do not matter. The only opinion that holds weight is yours. And the first step in achieving anything significant in life is to trust in your own capabilities. When you walk into a room, do you stand tall, knowing that you are capable of greatness, or do you shrink, waiting for someone to give you permission to shine? Your self-belief is the key to your power. It's the invisible force that propels you to keep going when everyone else tells you to stop. It's the fire that keeps you warm when the world around you gets cold. And the beauty of it is that it doesn't come from anyone else but yourself. You have the ability to define your own path, to create your own story, and to trust that you are worthy of success, love, and happiness. There's a common misconception that self-belief comes from external validation, that if enough people tell you that you're good enough, you'll believe it. But the reality is the opposite. You can't wait for permission. You can't wait for approval. If you depend on other people's praise to feel confident, you'll always be searching for something outside of yourself that will never fully satisfy you. The truth is, the only validation you need is the one that comes from within. You need to believe in your worth even when no one else does. You need to stand firm in your convictions and trust that your path is yours alone, regardless of what others think or say. Too many times people hold themselves back because they don't believe they are capable of achieving something. They look at their dreams and see mountains instead of stepping stones. They see obstacles instead of opportunities. But let me tell you this, self-belief doesn't mean you're always going to have it all figured out. It doesn't mean that you will never face challenges or doubt yourself. It means that no matter what happens, you trust that you can handle it. You trust that you are strong enough to face whatever life throws at you. Self-belief isn't about knowing everything, it's about believing that you will figure things out as you go, and that's what will keep you moving forward. The belief in yourself isn't just about acknowledging your strengths, it's also about being honest about your weaknesses and still trusting that you can improve. We all have flaws, we all have areas where we struggle, but the key is to not let these shortcomings define us. Instead, embrace them as part of your journey. Your weaknesses are not a reflection of your worth, they are opportunities for growth. When you believe in yourself, you're not afraid of your imperfections, you're excited about the potential to improve. One of the biggest challenges to self-belief is the fear of failure, the fear of judgment, the fear of not being good enough. This fear can paralyze us, making us question every decision we make and causing us to hesitate at every opportunity. But fear is natural. It's part of being human. What matters is how you respond to it. When fear arises, use it as a signal that you're stepping into something new, something that has the potential to change you. Fear only holds power over you if you let it. When you choose to trust yourself, to believe that you can handle whatever comes your way, that fear loses its grip. You don't let it stop you. Instead, you use it as fuel to push forward. Sometimes believing in yourself can feel like an uphill battle. There will be moments when you feel exhausted, when you question whether it's worth it, when the road ahead seems too hard. But those are the moments when self-belief is most crucial. When you're feeling down, when you're ready to quit, that's when you need to dig deep and remind yourself of everything you've already overcome. Look at your history and remember the times when you felt uncertain but pushed through. You think of all the challenges you faced and conquered without anyone's help but your own. Those moments are proof that you have what it takes. And when you're standing at the bottom of another mountain, ready to climb. Let those past victories remind you that you've done it before and you can do it again. Self-belief doesn't mean you have to be perfect. It doesn't mean you have to have it all together all the time. It means knowing that you are enough, just as you are. It's understanding that you have the power to create the life you want to learn, grow and become the person you dream of being. And it means having the courage to take the first step, even if you don't know exactly where it will lead. Trust that the path will unfold as you walk it. And with every step, you will gain the strength and confidence to take the next. In the end, believing in yourself is about owning your worth. It's about looking in the mirror and seeing someone who is capable, deserving, and worthy of all the good things life has to offer. When you trust yourself, you set yourself up for success. When you believe in your own abilities, the world starts to open up to you. So never doubt yourself. Never let anyone tell you that you're not enough. You are everything you need to be, and you have everything you need to succeed. Keep believing, and the world will see your greatness. Life is a journey that is rarely linear. It's filled with ups and downs, twists and turns, and moments where things don't go according to plan. We are often taught to fear failure, to avoid mistakes at all costs. But the truth is, mistakes are inevitable. They're not something to fear, but rather something to embrace. Failure isn't the end of the road, it's just a part of the process. Every mistake is a valuable lesson, an opportunity to grow, and a chance to get closer to where you want to be. Mistakes are not signs of weakness, they are proof of courage. Every time you try something new, every time you step outside of your comfort zone, you're opening yourself up to the possibility of failure. And that's okay. The key to success is not avoiding mistakes, but learning from them. The most successful people in the world have failed countless times. They didn't get there by avoiding mistakes, they got there by embracing them, learning from them, and using them as stepping stones to reach greater heights. Owning your mistakes is the first step in taking responsibility for your life. It's about acknowledging that you are human and that you will make errors along the way. But it's also about taking control of the narrative. When you make a mistake, own it. But don't shy away from it, don't hide from it, and don't let it define you. A mistake is simply an event, not your identity. When you own your mistakes, you take the power away from the failure and place it back in your hands. You show the world that you are resilient, that you can bounce back from setbacks, and that you are determined to keep moving forward. Owning your mistakes means being honest with yourself. It means admitting when you've done something wrong, when you've made a bad decision, or when you've misjudged a situation. It's about looking in the mirror and saying, I made a mistake, and that's okay. Owning your mistakes doesn't mean you're weak or incompetent. It means you're strong enough to face the truth and learn from it. It takes courage to admit when you failed, but that courage is what allows you to grow. Without it, you'll remain stuck in the same patterns, repeating the same mistakes over and over again. But when you own your mistakes, you open the door to personal growth and transformation. Once you've owned your mistakes, the next step is to learn from them. Failure is only truly valuable if you take the lessons it offers. Each mistake has something to teach you, whether it's about yourself, the situation, or the world around you. Every setback is a chance to understand what went wrong and how you can avoid making the same error in the future. Sometimes the lesson is obvious, perhaps you didn't plan properly, or maybe you trusted the wrong person. Other times the lesson is more subtle, requiring reflection and introspection. But no matter the situation, there is always something to be learned. Learning from your mistakes is a process of self-discovery. It's about developing the awareness to identify where things went wrong and the wisdom to figure out how to do better next time. The more you learn from your mistakes, the more you'll grow as a person. You'll become more resourceful, more adaptable, and more prepared to face challenges in the future. Each mistake is an opportunity to build character, to strengthen your resolve, and to become a better version of yourself. But learning from your mistakes doesn't mean dwelling on them. It doesn't mean beating yourself up or letting guilt hold you back. It means acknowledging the lesson, accepting that you made a mistake, and then moving on. Failure can be painful, but it doesn't have to define you. Once you've learned from a mistake, let it go. Holding on to past failures will only prevent you from moving forward. You can't change what's already happened, but you can choose how you respond to it. When you learn from your mistakes, you take away their power over you and use them as fuel for your success. Sometimes the biggest challenge in owning and learning from your mistakes is the fear of judgment. You may worry about what others will think, how they will perceive you, or whether they will lose respect for you. But the reality is, everyone makes mistakes. Nobody is perfect. And the people who respect you most are the ones who see you taking responsibility for your actions and striving to do better. When you own your mistakes and learn from them, you earn respect. You show others that you're not afraid to fail, that you're not afraid to grow, and that you're willing to put in the work to become the best version of yourself. Another important aspect of learning from your mistakes is understanding that progress is not always immediate. Growth takes time. You won't always see the results of your lessons right away, but that doesn't mean you're not moving forward. Even when it feels like you've hit a wall, you're still making progress. Every mistake you make is another step in the right direction, even if it doesn't feel like it in the moment. So don't be discouraged. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep moving forward. Ultimately, owning your mistakes and learning from them is about taking control of your own narrative. It's about refusing to let failure define you or hold you back. It's about taking responsibility for your actions, learning from the lessons that mistakes offer, and using them to fuel your success. Every mistake is an opportunity, and the more you embrace that truth, the more empowered you become. So don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Own them, learn from them, and keep moving forward, because that's how success is built. Success is not something that is handed to you. It is something you must earn with every ounce of effort, dedication, and perseverance you have within you. The idea that success is a stroke of luck or a chance opportunity is a myth. Success is the result of consistent hard work, relentless determination, and the refusal to give up in the face of adversity. It's about pushing yourself to go further, work harder, and do more than you ever thought you could. There is no magic formula for success. It's earned, and it's earned through hard work. The world doesn't owe you anything. No one is going to hand you the life you want on a silver platter. You don't just wake up one day and find success waiting for you. Success requires you to take action. It requires you to show up every single day and put in the work, even when you don't feel like it. The effort you put in today builds the foundation for tomorrow. The more you work, the closer you get to your goals. But if you wait for things to come to you, you'll be waiting forever. The key is to take control of your own future by creating your own opportunities. When you work hard, you don't just passively wait for things to happen. You actively go after what you want. You create your own path. While others may be sitting back, waiting for the right time or the right opportunity, you're out there making things happen. You're putting in the work, no matter how hard it gets. The more effort you put in, the more progress you make, even if it's incremental. Hard work doesn't always show immediate results, but over time, it builds momentum. Every hour of effort, every late night, every challenge you face along the way is one step closer to your goal. It may take time, but the work you do today will pay off tomorrow. There are moments when it feels like the road to success is long and exhausting. There are moments when the weight of the work you're putting in feels unbearable. But it's in those moments when the true value of hard work is revealed. Hard work teaches you resilience. It teaches you the ability to keep going even when you feel like giving up. It's easy to work when everything is going smoothly, but true character is built when you face obstacles, when you fall, and when you must get back up. It's when things get tough that your dedication to hard work is tested. The more challenges you face, the more you learn and the stronger you become. And as you continue to work through adversity, you develop a sense of strength and perseverance that will carry you through the toughest of times. Hard work also teaches you discipline. It's not just about putting in hours of effort. It's about how you channel that effort. You can't afford to waste time or energy on distractions. You have to focus, stay consistent, and keep pushing forward. Success doesn't come from occasional bursts of effort. It comes from sustained, consistent work. Discipline is the bridge between your goals and your achievements. Without discipline, hard work loses its direction. With discipline, every action you take is purposeful, every step is calculated, and every effort is moving you closer to your dream. Consistency is one of the most important aspects of hard work. Success doesn't happen overnight. It's not about working hard for a few days or weeks and then expecting everything to fall into place. Success is about showing up day after day, continuing to give your best no matter how small the progress may seem. It's about pushing through the days when you feel tired, when you're discouraged, or when you don't see immediate results. The truth is, there is no easy way to success. If you want to get to the top, you have to be willing to put in the work every single day. Even on the days when it feels like nothing is happening, your consistent effort is laying the groundwork for your future success. The more you work, the more you learn. Hard work requires you to continually improve, refine your skills, and expand your knowledge. It forces you to step outside your comfort zone and face challenges that will stretch you in ways you never imagined. It pushes you to grow, to evolve, and to become better than you were yesterday. The value of hard work isn't just in the outcome, it's in the transformation you undergo along the way. Through the process of working hard, you become more capable, more skilled, and more resilient. You become the person who is prepared to handle whatever challenges come your way. People often look at successful individuals and see the end result, the accolades, the recognition, the achievements. But what they don't see is the countless hours of hard work that went into getting there. They don't see the sacrifices made, the late nights spent working, or the failures that were overcome. They don't see the hard decisions, the times when things seemed impossible, or the moments when those successful individuals thought about giving up. But those moments of hard work, those moments of perseverance are what made their success possible. Behind every success story is a person who was willing to put in the work, to face the challenges head on, and to keep moving forward no matter how difficult the journey. Hard work isn't just about the physical effort you put in, it's also about the mental and emotional strength to keep going. It's about the belief that your efforts matter, that your dedication will eventually pay off. It's about knowing that success isn't something that just happens, but something that you create through your actions. The more you invest in your work, the more you invest in yourself. Hard work is an investment in your future, in your dreams, and in your potential. So don't wait for things to come to you. Don't wait for the perfect moment or the ideal opportunity. Create them yourself, put in the effort, stay consistent, and never stop believing in the value of hard work. The road to success is not easy, but it's worth it. Your dedication, your effort, and your persistence will set you apart. Success is not a gift, it's something you earn with every step you take, every hour you work, and every ounce of energy you give. Keep pushing forward and you will create the success you deserve. Life is not always kind and it's rarely easy.